Hi, my name is Bill, and today I'm going to be showing you how to replace the inner door glass on your stove. The reason why I might have to replace this is because the glass is broken or cracked. For this repair, all you'll need is a Phillips head screwdriver. Warning: before doing any repairs, please disconnect your power source. So this is the stove that we're going to be using for our demonstration. It's a Frigidaire, and keep in mind that ours might be a little bit different than what you've got at home, but the same techniques should still apply. The first thing you want to do is make sure you turn your gas off. So to get to our inner glass, we're going to open up the door here, and this filthy thing right here is the inner glass on our stove. So we're going to take the door off, and to do that, we're going to pop these hinge locks off. So using our flathead, just going to get in there, pull that out. Make sure you pull it down all the way. Get that flathead in there, and pull that lock down all the way. We're going to close the door. It'll only close this far because the hinge locks are down. So now at this point, we can pull the door right off. So the next thing I'm going to have to do is take off all these screws. And I did lay a towel out down here just because the outer door is of glass, and I don't want that getting scratched up on the floor here. Now I'm going to remove these 4 screws here on the bottom part of our door. All right. So now we can separate the 2 halves. There we go. And with all those screws off, you should be able to remove this metal panel here. Now we'll carefully remove this pane of glass here. Now we can remove this, which is just the metal frame. And remove the old glass. Now you can grab your new OEM replacement inner door glass. If you don't have it already, you can find it on our online store. So now, just lift up this metal frame, and we'll slide our new glass pane right inside of there, nice and carefully. Make sure not to drop it or anything. And I'm just lining it up with the bottom of the frame so that not going to get caught on the metal or anything. That's the last thing we want, is to go through all this trouble and have it break accidentally. So that's in there nice and secure. So now we can grab the other frame we took out and slide that in there. Again, just be careful with it. Make sure that none of the insulation gets caught in between. Now we'll put that metal panel back on. And just make sure you line your holes up before you put anything together. So all my holes, yep, they're all lined up now. So now I can start screwing everything back in. I'm just going to tighten it. And I'm just going to tighten it a little bit. I don't want to over tighten it and have it crack our glass. And as I tighten it, you can kind of hear that crackling sound. As soon as I hear that, I stop tightening it, because that means it's on the glass. And like I said, we don't want to over tighten. There we go. So now that that's on there, we can pick this up again and flip it back over, and we'll slide these slots over the hinges. Make sure you line up your holes. Alright, so now we've got the holes lined up, and we get the screw in there. What I'm doing is just lifting up the bracket a little bit, since it was giving me a hard time. So now just get your holes lined up and get that first screw started. I'm just going to tilt the door up like so, and I'm going to feed one of these longer screws right through this hole, and we'll get it started on this handle. There we go. And we'll just tighten it down now. Same thing on the other side. Feed the screw right through the hole. Now I'm just checking the handle, making sure it's nice and tight here. And now we can put the door back on. And you're going to line up the hinges with the slots here. Put the door down. Now you can put your hinge lock up. So that one's up, and that one's up. Now we can close our door, and you can actually see inside of our oven now. And your repair is complete. And now we can turn our gas back on. Finally, don't forget to plug in your appliance. If you need to replace any parts for your appliances, you can find an OEM replacement part on our website, PCApplianceRepair.com. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to like, comment, and share our video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us make more videos just like these for you to watch for free.